Welcome to my trap house.
Hey, close that door. Matter of fact, leave it open. So what's traffic anyway?
Welcome to my trap house. Trap house. Trap house. Trap house. I'm in my trap house.
Family. If you support me, please support this woman, Nicki. This thing is realer than we think, and it's happening right before our eyes. It's happening right before our eyes, you guys. We are witnessing one person go at a whole company and then some. We know what they say happen to people that even speaks on these people or this company or whatever. We really gotta back Nicki. And shout out to the Barbs. I feel like the Barbs, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go NBA Youngboy, Barbs, and then the Swifties. Those are like the top 3 fan bases that don't mess around with their artists. Shout out to the Barbs. Shout out to the Barbs. I do not consider myself a Barb or a Ken. I just support the cause. Because I get it. Nicki is doing something that could change the future for a lot of artists. And there's plenty people and internet personalities that say this company hinders the growth of its artists at the expense of their artist. Now think about that. Let it sink in. Let it register. These people really don't care, and they played with the wrong one. But today we're gonna learn what Beyonce's mom had to say about the situation. I seen a piece of it, you guys, and I can't believe this woman did this with her rocking ass daughter. We're not gonna play that game. Not whatsoever. This is my favorite MILF, my favorite GILF, well, one of them. But I'm not about to play with her. Let her play with Nicki. Check this out, you guys.
Child. Okay, so Tina Knowles has got some ish started on this internet. So earlier today, Tina Knowles posted a post of Beyonce, and the caption has the Barbs in a frenzy. She said, "Good morning. It feels good to wake up knowing my faves didn't lose their mind like some people. And y'all see that little teacup? Y'all have a great day. Remember to ignore the ignorance, as Miss Tina Knowles would say. Hashtag Beyonce, hashtag Jay-Z, hashtag Tina Knowles, hashtag the Carters." Now, let me tell y'all what the issue is. That little line that says, "It feels good to wake up knowing my faves didn't lose their minds." Y'all, the Barbs feel like Tina is throwing shots at Nicki Minaj.
What you talking about, Willie?
So let me tell you what's been going on. So Nicki Minaj has been beefed up with Jay-Z for a while now. Now she started coming at him in 2024 and she has not let up. She cannot stand Jay-Z. Now it's been accusations going around that Nicki Minaj is kind of losing her mind. So again, that's why the Barbs think that Tina is throwing shots at Nicki Minaj.
We cannot let them create this narrative that Nicki's going crazy. Just because she's choosing to speak out. But that's the oldest trick in the book, you guys. Some of the people that knows what they know against certain people when they come out, if these other people that they're coming out against have a certain amount of power and influence, they're going to use that to influence their audience, that this person's losing their mind, they're crazy, they're batshit, they're losing it. This is not the case. This is a woman that evolved from a young female rapper to a mother and wife. And like I say all too often, when these artists are in their positions before the fame and money, they're willing to do almost anything to achieve the fame and money. When they get it and evolve, and then they understand what they're going through and become a mother or just a parent, period, they're seeing life through different spectacles. And if you're one that understands growth, you can't knock that. And for Jay-Z to be whoever he's supposed to be, he's knocking it. He's knocking it. But I'm going to tell y'all something, bro. I'm going to tell y'all some real shit. You know who's for the people and who's not. You know. The moment that Rockaware bullshit came out, and this is back when the shiny jeans and all that shit was out, you're not for the people if you're charging your people top dollar for them fabrics. You're not for the people. That goes for Diddy. That goes for, y'all get it. Y'all get exactly what I'm saying. Excuse my phone, but that's why I don't knock Shaq. And I don't knock there was another basketball player. He had some shoes at the store called Stephen Barry's. Nothing at the store was over like $7 or $8, y'all. Let me shut up. Let me stop preaching. Let's finish this video.
See him up on the street and kick him right in the throat. And then do more shit.
So people felt like that she was possibly talking about Beyonce because she had their song up while she was saying what she said. And rumors started swirling that she don't mess with Beyonce no more because she doesn't like her husband. And then boom, here comes Mama Tina with the post throwing shots at Nicki Minaj because she felt like she came for her daughter. Now we know Tina Knowles is not the type to sit there and let people come for Beyonce. Tina Knowles has spoken out of terms even when it came to Jay-Z. Now I wasn't really expecting this, but I can't really be surprised because Tina is going to throw her shots and speak up anytime somebody comes for Beyonce. But y'all know the Barbs has been turning her every which way but loose. I can't even post what they have been saying about this lady. But to me, it kind of just verifies that there has to be some type of beef between Nicki Minaj and Beyonce, because why would Tina Knowles have so much to say about what Nicki said? Because it wasn't guaranteed that she was talking about Beyonce. I think maybe Mama Tina and Beyonce has had some conversations and Tina knows that there's some beef going on. But that's just my opinion.
Tina was talking about Nicki for sure. It's a given. She was definitely talking about Nicki. Now, on this screen, y'all, we are seeing Lil Baby's youngest son. Look on this boy's feet. Look on his feet. I blame the mother and the father. I just seen a video of Lil Baby with his oldest son. They're on dirt bikes, they're in the hood, they're in the trenches. They're doing boy stuff. And while I'm not knocking or trying to, but I feel like it's time to get this little boy with more masculine energy. And I'm just gonna say it leave it at that. And then just to be out there doing your hiking or whatever, you're trekking through the whatever, as you see, those aren't even the right shoes to have on. Those are the 1987 Grill Master uncle with the long cigarette hanging off his lip. It don't move and he talks, yells and all that stuff, dance around the food, ashes dropping near the food. Those are those type shoes. Those are those Grill Master sandals. What is he even doing with those on? You might as well put them in some damn jellies. I know y'all remember jellies. Like, this is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. It gets to a point where somebody has to step in. And you have to try to divert whatever. I'm not saying don't let him be him, but try to divert it. Because at the end of the day, he needs masculine energy.
Loyal. So it all started when Jada posted these pictures on her Instagram. Now people noticed that Loyal had on jellies. So y'all remember jellies? They were very popular in the 90s. A lot of little girls wore these shoes. So fans were wondering, like, why does Loyal have on jellies? Because they're associating jellies with little girls instead of little boys. And the internet has been coming for poor Loyal ever since. And rightfully so. Jada took to her Snapchat and she defended her son. Take a listen.
Then sometimes, like, when things happen and like people just be like speaking and like just so obsessed and opinionated about something that do not make their world spin, it made me realize, like, why are people like this? And I try to really understand and sympathize with them. And then I just realized, like, that's why God put people like that on earth, to remind me of what I never want to fucking become. That's like the most loserous mentality to have, to sit and worry about somebody that much, a 6-year-old at that. I can't even fathom. Like, when it comes to kids, I don't even like have a mental capacity to even care unless someone is in danger or something like that. But like, other than that, I don't give a fuck what a child is wearing, how their hair look. As long as they look clean and they are smart, that is all that concerns, and not in danger. That is all that concerns me. Everything else is just like, you're being a little weird. Are you okay? Is everything okay at home? Was everything okay when you were a child at home? Obviously not. Y'all are fucking weirdos.
And Jada is doing what a mother should do, protect her child and stand behind her child. But even though Loyal is only 6, people have been coming for him for years now. Now they have been questioning his sexuality, calling the baby gay. And at this point, I feel like Jada should just keep Loyal off the internet, because people do not care. Especially when it comes to celebrities, it's like a disconnect. They don't see celebrities as real people. And I feel like they're going to continue to come for Loyal. So in my opinion, I feel like she should just leave her baby off the internet until he gets older.
Some people say you're born that way. Some people say that's a way that's acquired. For whatever reason, it's acquired. But who's to say what this situation is? What I see it to be is someone that needs their father more than a mother. And as a parent, I would never try to deviate my child from what they want to be, unless it's like a street dude or whatever, a rapper or something like that. And even to a degree, okay, you can still do music, but you gotta have a secondary too. And you're not gonna go mainstream or industry, none of that stuff, because you can generate revenue as an independent artist, trust me. Anyway, I just feel like it's time for more masculine energy. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. If you made it to this point, let me know you made it, because every comment, you guys, it helps. Point blank, period. I'm out. Peace.